Radio International.
Oh, I love it.
Europe's number one.
Yeah.
Yes, we cross to London for the Eurovision cover spot. David Mann.
Thanks, JP, and hello again, everyone. We're in Malta for our cover spot this week, looking back at their 2011 Eurovision entry, One Life, performed in Düsseldorf that year by Glenn Vella. The current Maltese selection system was adopted for the first time in 2011, with a 24-song semi-final, followed by a 16-song final, and One Life, written by Paul Giordimania and Fleur Balzan, emerged victorious in the final voting, which was split 2/3 jury and 1/3 televote. Also in the Malta final that year was former representative Fabrizio Faniello, who'd sung for Malta twice before, and 4 singers who would perform for Malta in subsequent years: Richard and Wayne McAuliffe, Kurt Calleja and Amber. Glenn Vella was hugely enjoying the Eurovision experience when I spoke to him in the press centre in Düsseldorf back in 2011.
Yes, I'm a fan of Eurovision. Since I was very young, I always wanted to participate, to represent Malta. So at the moment, I'm over the moon. Oh, you know what? Eurovision, this kind of event, I really feel myself very comfortable in these events. So I really enjoy myself.
Glenn sang One Life in the first semi-final, but just missed out on a place in the Saturday final by the agonisingly narrowest of margins, just 1 point. Since Eurovision, Glenn, alongside business partner Pamela Betsina, has established Vocal Booth Studios in Malta, which has a growing reputation for teaching vocal coaching and performance skills. But back to Düsseldorf now, and Malta's 2011 Eurovision song One Life from Glenn Vella.
Which we give into. There's no final lesson learned, just things that we do. Things change, even in my mind, and not in my heart. And I'm here for you. One life, show what's in your heart. Love me like I love you. One life, it's all we get to live. Time to set your heart free. To change the pain away and move on, don't give up. This time it's all up to you. You can love yourself too. You don't know how I feel. Love me for who I am. My life I will give it all to you. Give it all. One life, show what's in your heart. Love me like I love you. One life, it's all we get to live. Time to set your heart free. Change the pain away. Move on, don't give up. This time it's all up to you. You can love yourself too. It's all up to you. You can love yourself too. It's all up to you. You can love yourself too.
One Life, Glenn Vella with Malta's 2011 Eurovision song. Our cover of One Life comes from a young man from Malta who's no stranger to the show. 18-year-old Sebastian Calleja appeared in our cover spot more times than any other artist last year, and he was the winner of this year's inaugural OGAE Vision Song Contest, organised by OGAE Germany in Berlin in July. Since then, Sebastian has also made an appearance as a guest on the OGAE Finland Eurovision cruise. Back in Berlin, JP asked him how he'd begun his singing career.
Well, it starts, I think, back in 2010, at the age of 10 years, I think. And I was at school and a teacher told me to sing. And I sang the song of Chiara, Angel. And from then I started taking singing seriously and taking lessons.
Angel of Chiara is one of my favorite Eurovision songs of all time. Can you give us a bit of the chorus line?
I'll be your angel in your darkest night. I'll be your destiny waiting by your side.
And then after that, you got in touch with Glenn Vella. How did this come up? And now Glenn is your vocal teacher.
Yes, I was searching for a mentor and I chose Glenn, and I think now it's the third year that I am working with Glenn, and I'm very happy to work with such a professional artist and Eurovision artist as well.
Of course, you're right. 2011 it was a Eurovision Song Contest with One Life, and you. I thought first when I saw you the first time you must be a relative of Glenn.
Yes.
Are you?
Everyone tells that we are relatives, but we are not.
How is it to work with Glenn? So how is he treating you as a student?
Well, Glenn treats everyone the same, and the lessons, I think they are fun, and it's a perfect.
Is he making you work hard?
Sorry?
Is he making you work hard?
Yes.
So Glenn expects hard work, but the lessons are fun. It sounds like an ideal combination to me. So now then, with a cover of his vocal coach's own 2011 Eurovision entry, here's One Life from Sebastian Calleja.
Things change even
Sebastian Calleja. I'm so much tempted to say Glenn Vella, but it's not. It's Sebastian Calleja, a vocal student of Glenn in the sunny island of Malta, of course. And that was the Eurovision cover spot for this week, singing the Maltese Eurovision entry of 2011.